Hello and welcome to Bleed's breakdown of portrayals of advertising in movies and series with myself, Ryan Whyte. I'm a freelance graphic designer and I'm joined by Jacque Moodley, art director.
I'm a non-freelance art director.
Alright, so a permanent one. Okay, so I was watching YouTube as one does.
Yes.
And
Not you porn.
Not you porn, you know. It's all about Pornhub nowadays. But anyways.
I'm over Brazos man myself.
Can we start?
No.
Okay, fine. So, I discovered that Vanity Fair and GQ were doing these breakdowns. And it's like they get official people from whatever industry they're covering to see if whatever they're portraying in Hollywood and movies and series just like commentary to see if it's accurate.
Yeah.
To see, have you seen these things?
Yes, but we're not official people.
Well, we're not official people. But in our industry we are though. Come on, we've got the experience.
All right.
Okay, so to give you an example, so like for instance with the movie American Psycho.
Not American Pie.
No, not American Pie.
Oh.
Yeah, they got a real life teenager to comment on whether
How do you feel about this cherry pie? What would you like to do with it?
Puberty. Yeah, exactly. So for American Psycho, they got a real life psychopath to break down Patrick Bateman's character.
Take 7.
Hello and welcome to Bleed's breakdown of portrayals of advertising in movies and series.
We need a shorter name for this.
With me, Ryan Whyte, and I'm joined by Jacque.
Art director. Let's just keep rolling. It's fine.
Okay. Hello and welcome to Bleed's breakdown of portrayals of advertising in movies and series.
Bleed goes to the movies.
There you go. Should we just do that?
Yeah, that's
okay.
fine.
Okay, one more time.
And then we explain like what that means.
One more time and then you do it. And then, and I'll just start it again and
okay.
I'll say Bleed goes to the movies. Okay. Hello and welcome to Bleed's breakdown of... Fuck, now I've really practiced this one.
Just do that one and I'll encapsulate it by saying... We're keeping all the same.
Go.
Okay.
Hello and welcome to Bleed's breakdown. Fuck that.
Okay, here's what we're doing. We're looking at movies that, focus around advertising, and we're going to break it down and go, this is right, this is wrong, this is real, this isn't. And that's Bleed goes to the movies.
Okay.
Okay.
Done. But you didn't introduce our names and shit.
Okay, do the normal thing, and then I'll just act like we don't know what's going on.
Here we go.
Okay.
Hello and welcome to Bleed's breakdown of portrayals of advertising and movies. Fuck, no, I got it wrong. Hello and welcome to Bleed Goes to the Movies with me, Ryan Whyte. I'm a freelance graphic designer and I'm joined by Jacque Moodley. He's an art director.
Permanent.
There we go.
Sometimes.
So we've been watching these breakdowns on YouTube. GQ and Vanity Fair do them.
I'm a big fan of Vanity Fair.
There you go. And what they do is they get like professionals from a particular industry and then they find a movie that has that profession in it and then they basically just do some commentary on it, whether it's accurate, whether it's exaggerated, blah, blah, blah. That's what we're doing.
Great. You said something about Psycho. What happened with Psycho?
So American Psycho, they got a real life psychopath to basically see if the character Patrick Bateman, played by Christian Bale, to see what he did in that movie and whether it was accurate as far as the psychopath goes.
What kind of advertisement did they put out to say, hey, psychopaths, we're looking for you.
Yeah.
We're not the FBI. We're Metro Goldwyn Mayer. And we want you to tell us if we're being accurate to your psychopathicness.
Yeah, exactly. And further to that, have you seen the movie Inglourious Bastards?
I did. Did they interview Hitler?
No, so they got a National Socialist, so aka Nazi, to break down Christoph Waltz's
Is there
portrayal.
a fucking PC term for Nazi?
I don't. Well, National Socialist is what I said.
Is that what? That's a nice way of saying Nazi.
I think so.
How the fuck do they deserve a nice PC term?
I don't know. So they got a real National Socialist to break down Christoph Waltz's portrayal of his character in Inglourious Bastards.
What is a KKK member? Pro white sheet wearer.
We should actually watch that breakdown. Maybe it's on GQ or Vanity Fair. Check it out.
Which one? The Inglourious Bastards?
No, the KKK breakdown. That would be interesting.
There's a KKK breakdown.
Okay, so anyways, my favorite of them all is they managed to get like a real life grizzly bear to break down the mauling of Leonardo DiCaprio's character
In Revenant.
in Revenant. And apparently that CG bear nailed it. Absolutely nailed it.
Was it a CG bear?
I don't know.
Didn't they get a real bear?
Okay, so that's our introduction. That's what we're doing. We're doing that, but with advertising. So here we are, right?
We are.
Two graduates of the AAA School of Advertising.
We give AAA too much fucking credit.
We've survived many a pitch.
Yeah.
We've conquered many a deadline.
Uh-huh.
And we survived to tell the tale now, which is what we're going to do.
Yes.
We're going to look at the lens that Hollywood sees advertising.
Yeah.
And we're going to say, hey, yeah, it's good. Yeah, that's what we're doing. And who better than you and I?
I didn't realize how brown your eyes were.
Yeah, thanks, man.
I've never sat this close to you.
Yeah, it's
too much.
It's awkward. It's comfortable. Especially because we look similar.
I don't know. I don't think nobody ever goes,
Okay.
hey, I like the look of Ryan.
Yeah.
Let me date Jacque.
You never know.
No, I've asked.
Okay.
I was like, people that like you don't like me.
But they like your personality.
We don't appeal. I don't know if I have the same amount of personality.
Okay.
I think they like the idea of
Yeah. Yeah.
They're like, oh, this guy might be cool like Ryan. And they date me and they're like,
not so much.
I'd rather Ryan.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So yeah, two advertising veterans breaking down. So let's actually just jump into the first clip.
Cool.
So, what women want?
No fucking idea.
All right. Have you seen this movie?
Oh, I just thought you were asking me a good question.
What woman wants?
What? I don't know. Not advertising guys.
Okay.
Okay.
So let me give you the synopsis.
Unless they're in advertising.
Exactly.
Then it's like, can you can you help me with this concept?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, because we're lazy and we are going to be doing this for the podcast as well, we actually need to describe the scene as well, because obviously people at home listening won't be able to see. So I'm going to play the clip, we're going to describe what happens, but first...
Or they can just find us on YouTube.
Or just find us on YouTube.
Bleed space advertising.
Well, there you go.
Well, without the word space.
Yeah.
Just bleed and then hit that long keyboard piece.
Yeah.
Find the largest key you have on your keyboard and then press it. And then type in advertising.
In YouTube. Okay.
Yes.
So what women want, right? Have you seen this movie? Do you remember?
I think I've seen the Taraji P. Henson remix.
Okay.
Which is what men
want. Okay.
And it was horrible.
Okay. So let me give you the synopsis. Smooth talking advertising executive Nick Marshall's life changes when an accident gives him the ability to hear what women want.
Oh.
So you don't remember what,
Was it with Mel Gibson?
Yes, with Mel Gibson.
We very got anti-Semitic.
And Helen Hunt.
Oh.
Yeah. So here we go. What women want.
Grab it. Ooh. This is what advertising guys are like. Oh, Spider-Man's auntie.
Yeah. Mary Jane.
Mary Jane was his girlfriend.
Oh,
Aunt May.
May.
She's like a hot Aunt May. I prefer the Peter Parker, the Tobey Maguire Aunt May. Way harder. Is that foam on top of that thing?
Yeah.
Foam.
Hi, Nick.
Oh, my love. When are you gonna let me buy you dinner?
Nick, I don't know why you don't believe me. I'm not your type. Trust me on this one. Cappuccino, extra foam, taller grande.
Because he works in advertising.
At least I like to think so.
Grande, or at least I like to think so.
This is the worst movie. This is the most misogynist,
chauvinistic.
Yeah.
Hi, what can I get you?
I'll take it. You want me to stop asking you out? Oh, sorry, this is just take a sec. Just load if that's what you want. I'll stop. All you have to do is give me the word and I'll stop.
Yes, I'm going to give you the word. Because I'm an actress, or at least I'm trying to be one. I'm trying to concentrate on that. So it would be a good thing if you wouldn't mind stop asking
Okay,
me
so
out.
some chauvinism. I'm just gonna skip to a.
Oh.
Tomorrow, 10:30.
I mean, if we're doing an analysis of a movie that just shows you what men shouldn't do, this is it.
I mean, the hand touch was also. Okay.
Yeah.
So now these guys are.
I think it's movies like this that give men the wrong idea about how to interact with women. I'm gonna spill coffee on one and touch the hand of another. Anyways.
I heard Miller's shopping around, looking for a new agency. Also heard Darcy McGuire left BBD and Morning and
BBD and
After it was fire. I don't know, I just know everyone over there's thrilled to get rid of it.
Wow. So much for edgy female vision.
So that girl we met last night at the club, nothing happened after you put her in the cab, right? It did? Something happened? She said she had to be in bed early.
I got her to bed by 11. Or was it a quarter to? Yeah.
You're like a genius, you know that?
Oh, can I tell you, buddy, I'm blessed. And today is my lucky day. Not only is my ex-wife Gigi remarrying, right about now as a matter of fact, but Wanamaker called me himself, said he wanted to see me first. They called twice to confirm.
Call me when he makes it official.
Hey, it's not going to be as easy for you to suck up to creative director, you know.
Not to worry. I'll make us a lunch res at the Drake to celebrate.
Don't count your chickens, huh? 1 o'clock?
Pick you up.
Can I borrow this?
Check the Mac and everything.
I saw the FedEx
Yeah.
product placement.
Yeah.
How much fucking security does the advertising agency need? What the fuck does he work?
Some more chauvinism.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
The all black outfit is accurate though.
Did you see some fat shaming as well?
Storyboards on your desk. You picked up your shoes from Barney's, got your glasses fixed. There was no charge. This morning, staff.
This guy's not a creative director. He has people running around often like this.
This morning's back meeting was canceled.
That's what I
Fuck
was
man.
told.
Also, what's this weird string hanging from this thing?
Good afternoon, sire.
Hey, anybody know why the staff meeting was canceled?
Nobody called us.
Smoking in the office.
Oh, nice. That's accurate.
Reach out.
Okay. So, what do we have to say about this?
Don't watch this.
Don't watch this. So,
Fucking terrible.
I don't know. For me, when we were studying, this was basically the era that our lecturers went through, right? Do you find?
I feel like we got taught by this guy.
Yeah. No, completely.
Yeah.
Completely. And I think also with this is it seems a bit more legit than like, do you know what I mean? Look how fancy the office is. I know this is in New York and stuff.
But the fucking beep, 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 beep password to get beyond the reception area. What's behind there? What fucking ideas have these guys got that they need that much security?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I think this is pretty accurate for like maybe a New York based agency. I don't know if any agencies in South Africa would be to this.
I don't know if any agency in the world has a woman running around a man lighting a cigarette, allowing him to tell them shit about their Danishes or Chelsea buns, whatever the fuck she had. This is.
I suppose this was what, late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, but that's late 90s. It's not like 30 years ago.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I don't
Okay.
know. But,
Any-
sorry,
yeah.
that's maybe I'm being very negative about it.
But accuracy levels?
Absolutely not accurate. I don't see what's accurate about it. Maybe even if you use the time scenario, if
Yeah.
it was like 20 years ago. I don't know. Were people running around and people were asking you, oh, what do you need? Let's do lunch at 1 o'clock. This guy only strolled in at 11. People have been working the whole fucking morning.
So that part's realistic.
He still had time to flirt with the waitress. This guy has no perception of deadlines. This guy's like flirting with the waitress, Marisa Tomei. He's throwing coffee on another chick.
But like levels of chauvinism, like
Oh.
would you say this kind of a character? Would you be surprised if you met someone at an agency who was like this?
I think I've met people who thought they were fucking Mel Gibson. But I don't know what he has to, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's accurate in terms of his dickishness, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
the one thing I think. Personality-wise, there's definitely people like this in advertising. I don't know if they survived.
Yeah,
Because the shit that he's pulling now would never fly
yeah.
this day and age.
And do people still do that? Like have some of the artwork on the walls and like, you know, I think this is a relic. You know, just having this whole thing here, where there's like
One of the print ads of the
yeah, print ads from old. I don't think I remember AAA. They used to have their old print ads on the wall before you walked into like a lecture room and stuff.
that was cool.
I don't think they do that anymore. Well, print ads don't exist. What
Well,
are you
people can't mount on mounting board anymore because they're killing the fucking turtles. Not that John Suffolk gave a shit.
Okay.
Shout out to John Suffolk. I wonder if John Suffolk's still alive.
Yeah.
If he's still alive, we should interview him. But
No, he
hates
is.
it.
He is. He's alive. I'm sure.
Oh.
His legacy for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you think of like the decor and stuff? That's yeah.
It's very like what is the movie with Keanu Reeves? I know we always go back to Keanu Reeves.
John Wick.
No,
The
no.
Manic Man.
Before. Wasn't he also in advertising when he's like the devil's advocate? Oh, he was a lawyer.
He's a lawyer.
Devil's advocate.
There you go.
But the styling is very like inherent of like 90s New York and
Yeah.
what that, I wouldn't say Art Deco, whatever that like style was. Very dark, very grey, very like corporate and what I know this is supposed to be a creative agency.
Yeah.
I haven't seen one ball pit or
But
one
I-
trampoline.
But I mean, look at this. When have you been at an ad agency? This looks like more like a firm, you know?
Yeah, it does look.
Look at this. Okay, there's one Apple Mac here, but
But you
like
can see they got like cues. They were like Apple Mac, and then he's talking about BVD and O. I think they consulted an agency for a whole hour. They got someone on the call from like one of the agencies, and they're like, "Tell me everything you know about advertising in like an hour." We've got 45 minutes actually.
yeah,
Here's your Danish. Now tell me what you know. He's like, "Well, there's an agency called BVD. And somebody wrote BVD and O. Okay, what hardware do you use? Oh, Apple Mac's cool. Let's buy Apple Mac."
yeah,
They did like very little research, I think.
yeah.
Anyways.
Let's have a look at this. So now we've got, I think this is a relic.
Is this now the same movie?
It's the same movie, but now finding
He's on Black Mountain
mount
board.
board, yeah, mount board, mounted artwork like that.
Is it a window mount or is the stuff stuck
It
on
seems
top?
like it's stuck on top.
Yeah, that's first of all, that's not how you window mount something.
Yeah.
And also, is it centered or is it the bottom base a bit thicker?
Yeah,
on
you
the left?
see. So
So this is a very shit mount. So first of all,
Okay.
this mount is inaccurate. You need to do a bottom base. It needs to be thicker than the rest of the frame.
yeah,
Because when you stick something on the wall, perspective makes it seem like the bottom one is the same height
yeah,
as the top one.
yeah.
So first of all, this isn't a window mount, so I don't know why the fuck you stuck it
Mm.
on board in the first place. But anyways, otherwise,
It's a Nike ad. Find the time. Okay, let's see what they do with it.
Okay.
This is good. More insightful than I would have thought. This line doesn't feel exactly right.
If you're thinking that that line isn't perfect, I agree. It needs a little work.
There's something not exactly right about it, isn't there? I mean, it's...
Is he a copywriter or what is he?
I don't know.
It's not bad. It's insightful, actually. It's just... Well, what do you think this woman's thinking?
Well, let's see. She's thinking about what she wants out of life. What's she gonna cost her? How's she gonna do all that? Women, they think about that a lot. I mean, surprisingly, a lot. They worry all the time about everything.
You're so right. I didn't know that.
Well, even I had a mother.
Because
He's got the special ability.
yeah, he's got the special ability. Then not much else happens in the scene, so we can edit that out. I'll just show you this part here.
Did he crack the line?
I think so. We just basically read a mind, but
This makes me not want to watch this movie.
I think this is quite accurate.
Late at night on your upside down Mac? Why is the logo upside down? What the fuck is going on with the machinery? Did he fucking stick a Mac logo on a PC and call it a day? Who the fuck architected this thing? That's a fucking PC! Jesus, they couldn't buy a fucking Mac. So they lit up a Mac logo on a Hewlett Packard.
Yeah.
What the fuck is
So-
going on, man?
There's the working late at night,
Okay, sure.
but again, all the previous campaigns on the wall.
But maybe shit is taking so long because you're using a fucking PC to do a Mac's job.
Yeah.
And which account do they have? Because they seem to have Nike, they've got
Johnny
fucking
Walker, Pepsi.
Diageo. Yeah, I mean, how many brands does this agency have? BBD and O. No wonder they have the fucking security gate up front. I'm very angry about this fucking movie. I can't stand this movie.
Yeah.
This is.
Okay, so those are the clips. Anything more to add? I can feel that you're a bit enraged.
It's nonsense. This Mac story killed me. This is the end of it.
Okay.
Oh, I think I watched this movie.
Have you?
Yeah, it's about like Coke, right?
Yes. So here's
Syrup
the
and
movie.
water, yeah.
Syrup.
Yeah.
And I'll read the little synopsis. A low-ranking marketing exec, Shiloh Fernandez, hatches a surefire
Shiloh
idea.
Fernandez.
That's the actor's name.
Oh, the real guy's named Shiloh
Yeah.
Fernandez.
Yeah.
What does he want to be?
I don't know.
Okay.
So he hatches a surefire idea and needs the help of a brainy coworker to keep it safe from corporate spies. Okay.
Isn't Shiloh like a Jewish name?
Yeah, it is.
He's Jewish and Puerto Rican.
Yeah, basically. Okay, so here we go. Here's the first.
This is Shiloh.
Award today. You would get a real kick out of this. I mean, it's a whole room filled with rich executives all listening to me pitch my drink idea. Wish me luck. I wore a suit. It's pizza.
And later, we will further develop our... We are prepared to go to all measures. However, as we move into this...
Sorry I'm late. Traffic was toxic.
Chairman, gentlemen, may I present to you Mr. Scat?
Creative
Lady
fuck.
from Acro.
How's everybody doing?
Is Mr. Scott here one of our employees?
Did you
Well,
get that?
actually, he
No,
is...
not yet.
Sir, he is simply a cop.
How's everybody doing?
Gentlemen, may I present to you Mr. Scat?
Creative fuck. How's everybody doing?
Creative
Is
fuck.
Mr. Scott here one of our employees?
Sure.
Average cock.
This is another drink he's created.
Isn't that basically fuck?
Who wants to drink a fuck when you get down a cock? Cock is like fuck for sissies.
Fuck.
The important word here isn't cock.
This is a real movie. People sat down and wrote the script and was like,
Here's how it works.
we're gonna make this movie.
The less religious you are, the more likely it is you're interested in celebrities. And a little question, if you could have dinner with any 5 people, living or dead, who'd you choose? Nobody ever picks their friends. We're not gonna sell this product to your friends. Not yet, anyway. Now, Zeph is way too mainstream for this, so we set up a small subsidiary that looks independent. We call it Z2. Now, Z2 releases average cock with absolutely no above the line, but a ton of astroturfing, word of mouth, seeding, black lemmings, the works. Once sales are solid, we send a creative product to the 100 hottest people in the country. Not average cock. We tell them, for you, we got the real thing. A personalized can with their name and their number on the back.
Whoa.
Now they're treated. They see our invitation and send one of their people to a closed meeting at a Z2 warehouse. And there, we explain how it works.
These random people are just gonna go to a fucking warehouse to go taste some cock.
Ladies and gentlemen, there are 100 numbered cans, each linked to a specific celebrity. For example, the Hilton 88s. Miss Hilton is currently in possession of the only 88s in the world outside of this company, and we will not sell any 88s to anyone unless they bring in an unopened 88. That's a sign that Miss Hilton considers them worthy enough to be seen with her product.
Oh, Jesus.
That person may then purchase as many 88s as they like, but no other number. Here's the catch. If someone brings us an 88 and we don't feel that they're cock material, or if our people see someone in public with an 88 we don't feel is worthy of cock, we will terminate the 88s. No exceptions, no appeals.
What the
This
fuck,
product is image in a can. We take image very seriously. We take it as seriously as you take the clients that you represent.
Where the fuck are all these people?
That's it,
Why are they
people.
wearing suits to a warehouse?
Those of you who brought cans can begin.
Oh my
As soon
god.
as word gets out about this, sales of average cock will free fall, sure. But demand for celebrity cock will soar, driven by the implicit endorsement of the world's top celebrities. Now they won't be able to buy it, but they'll be desperate for it. And the real beauty of all of this is what they want to buy. It isn't the drink, it's the marketing. I mean the image. Something that didn't
Let me hold
exist.
you up there a minute. What does this product taste like?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Taste?
Don't you think that's important?
No.
Okay. Where do we begin with
Where
this?
the fuck do we begin? This guerrilla marketing thing, I don't know where they. So these guys spent at least 2 hours with creators, and they're like, "There's this new thing called guerrilla marketing, and we're not doing any above the line. No billboards, no TV. We're gonna be renegades with this shit. And we're gonna invite random people to a warehouse and tell them to wear suits to a fucking warehouse, and then tell them about. I'm just checking if that's okay. And tell them about this random product that like Paris Hilton's gonna drink.
Yeah.
I don't know where the fuck to begin, bro.
It's a convoluted activation.
It's an activation.
Work.
It wouldn't work. You're expecting random people just to like by word of mouth and like giving them free samples. So once I was like overseas and somebody gave me a free sample of Coke Life.
Mm.
They never told me to go to a fucking warehouse or whatever. They were like, here's a product, drink it. I was like, oh, this tastes nice. I went to the store much later and I bought a Coke Life. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
There doesn't have to be a long big meeting and explaining your concept and telling me about Paris Hilton or whatever the fuck.
It's kind of like they watched Push for Drama and then they tried to do like a watered down version of it.
What, that activation with the you hit
you hit the button and a whole bunch of things happen.
Yeah.
At least that there's something with this. It's like you've got to. I actually don't understand it, but I mean, there's a few things I will comment on with this. This whole swagger when he's like, this is the concept and it's supposed to, and he's got like this tie and it's untucked. That whole attitude.
I'm like businessy, but I'm also renegade in my business attire.
Have you met people like this? Do you think this is like an accurate persona of someone?
Why are you in a meeting with Whyte and your fucking tie isn't on properly?
It's like fuck for sissies.
He's got like all this bravado. Yeah, go ahead.
No, go. No, I don't know, man. I don't know where to begin with this. You tell me how you feel about this.
I don't know. I feel like it's heavily glamorized. It doesn't work this way. You don't burst into boardrooms and you don't...
If you're going to wear a tie, then put the tie on properly.
You're never going to be in a committee with all shareholders, not shareholders, but like stakeholders and the chairman and you're pitching this thing. I think it's like way smaller than this. The whole warehouse thing is weird and very convoluted. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, and why is everyone in the warehouse like in dark suits? I don't understand. Like, is there a dress code when they told them just to meet at this warehouse?
Yeah. Are
they supposed to be social influencers and people, they put numbers in their names on the back? I don't have my fucking cell phone number on like the back of a can. Now someone in stores calling me for no apparent reason. Oh, no, man.
Okay.
This basically, don't watch any movies about advertising. I think this is
That's the moral of the story.
Fuck me.
Okay. So let's get into Fast Track.
Do we want to?
This is...
You set the bar very low with the first one.
Yeah, I know.
It's only getting worse.
Okay, so I'll give you the synopsis.
Okay.
When his lawyer wife, Sophia, played by Amanda Peet, becomes pregnant, chronic underachiever Tom Riley, played by Zach Braff, must take
I know Zach Braff. He's from Scrubs.
Yeah.
Oh, he's cool.
Must take a job at his father-in-law's advertising firm. Tom has to adjust to the demands of a very high-powered job, and he finds himself in an increasingly hostile office rivalry with Chip, played by Jason Bateman, Sophia's paraplegic former lover. Should we get into it?
So, yeah, I mean, I like the actors in here. Let's see. Why have I not watched this movie? Because it's cock and it's about advertising.
Let's take it nice.
Good luck.
Mom! Answer the phone and don't come down here. I'm having a session.
Many of the exercises I'm studying are a little new agey, so I hope you guys will just trust me and roll with it.
Oh, this is the trailer.
Yeah.
In the world of advertising, Tom Riley was on the fast track.
Our new assistant, associate creative.
Oh, there we go.
Tom Riley. Tom, at Sunburst, the yes ball gets thrown around the office.
Until the day.
Come on, buddy, you gotta jump for those.
I haven't been able to, Tom, since I was 5.
Jason Bateman.
He's the man.
Chip Sanders rolled into town.
You married Sophia Kowalski. Oh, I'm looking at.
Thanks.
You earned her love every single day.
What's this chick
We were in cheerleading together.
Let me tell you what you are. L-O-S-E-R.
Now, office politics.
I have a dark side.
Somebody's eating shit's yogurt.
Is this your yogurt?
Are a contact sport.
That's for steal my yogurt, dude.
And to get to the top.
Me, Tom Riley. Riley, is it? I'm Irish bloody by any chance. I have a wee bit of the leprechaun. Are you making fun of me?
I'm sorry, I thought that was a fake accent.
Why?
I don't know.
That was unfortunate.
The two will compete for the one thing
Stay away from my wife.
Tom thought was off limits.
This is called I'm upset fact.
Okay, you gotta calm down.
You're not supposed to hit people in the face.
Zach Braff, Amanda Reed, and Jason Bateman.
We did sort of hook up once.
And he's paralyzed from the waist down.
Well, not completely.
This January, it's not business.
Oh my.
It's personal.
Look, Oh yeah? Let's find out!
Oh no! This isn't Chip, it's Danny. Chip's twin brother.
He was my hero.
On the fast track.
Okay.
I mean, I would watch this.
So a few things. What are your initial?
I like the look of the agency. It feels like what people imagine what an agency would look like, and they're passing that like metaphorical ball around. I feel like I've done that in a few meetings. So that's pretty legit. This agency that's trying to look cool and like these bright colors, and it's a play area for people. I've been to agencies. We've worked at agencies like that.
Especially our era.
Our era was like Google. Let's all mimic Google offices. You know how many times I've gone on the brief where this is Google's office. Make our office look like this.
Yeah.
Let's put a fucking kite in the middle of the thing. I wonder if that kite's still there.
I think What Women Want was like late 90s kind of aesthetic.
Yeah.
And this is something that, our first job at an agency would be this kind of thing. Especially, I think, like the whole warehouse door kind of thing. When we created our fantasy agency, we were like, no, we need to be in like Maboneng.
Yeah, like in a redone warehouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's all accurate. I think that's pretty cool.
So here we go. Here he's got the
it's
warehouse.
All in New York. It's like there's no agencies like anywhere else in the world, just New York.
Warehouse vibe, and then I think this is perfect.
Yeah, that scene. Yeah, they got the cool illustrations on the right from Superbalist, and
transparent
the
boardroom.
very cool chair that is impractical to sit on or brainstorm on, but we've got it just to show how cool we are. Yeah, the transparent boardroom, that's all cool. Yeah, this is pretty accurate, man, for like early 2000s to like mid 2000s agency. Yeah, fair.
The quirky nature of the office, the bright colors. Cool. There's another thing. Oh yeah, I like
even the way they dress.
Yeah.
You do get the like random creative director who wants to show you how creative he is with these fucking ugly shirts.
Yeah.
And what's the Amy Poehler? I didn't know she was in this. I'm definitely gonna watch this. I'm gonna torrent it tonight.
Yeah. Good movie.
Yeah, it looks good. And Jason Bateman's in there, man. Yeah. He's cool. Yeah, all their cool shirts. The guy who's this guy's client service, isn't he? Or is he creative?
I think he's creative.
But he's fucking
I also like this, the open plan office.
Oh, they got little lockers in the back. Yeah, that's all very accurate.
Early 2000s. There's one other thing that I'll comment on, is this scene here where he like...
The awkward client meeting.
Yeah, where just because you're in advertising, you feel like you're compelled to be funny the whole time. And then you crack a joke like this. How many times has this happened? I feel like this is quite accurate, where you want to make an impression, you want to be the funniest guy in the room.
With the client,
and then you say something like, I've got a wee bit of leprechaun in me. Do you know what I mean?
Try to be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
So I would say so far, like, I think this is probably the most accurate in terms of the era that we worked in.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, with shows like Mad Men and What Women Want, I think it's a little bit before our time, especially Mad Men.
Well, quite a bit.
Yeah, that's quite a bit. But even, like I said, that's more of our lecturers' era.
Yeah.
And the kind of stuff they spoke about, you know, was kind of appealing. And when you look at that, compared to, it's only a decade, you go from the What Women Want to this quirky Google vibe where everyone feels like they need to throw metaphorical balls and stuff. It's like
it's
a big paradigm shift.
Yeah, for sure.
You know? Okay, so that's Fast Track. Crazy Ones, Robin Williams.
Okay.
Do you know this show?
I think I tried to watch the show, and I think it was by the time I found he died, I was like, oh, I can watch it now.
I'll read the synopsis.
Okay.
Out of the box, Simon Roberts runs an ad agency with his type A daughter, Sydney. The episodes are loosely based on the life experiences of John R. Montgomery while he worked at Leo Burnett Advertising
so it's
in Chicago.
Accurate. And in Chicago, it's not New York.
Yeah. So let's have a look. at the first scene?
22.
Hey, there he is. Great work on that demon shoot yesterday.
That's a team effort.
Nice jacket.
Is that from the shoot?
Oh yeah, it's from the shoot. Simon gave it to me, kind of a token of a job well done. We did.
You never fucking get clothing from the shoot. I've tried, man. In fact, I was on the shoot where they used my shoes. And they didn't give me money for using my shoes. I was like, the guy in the ad, throughout the ad, is wearing my shoes. They're like, we need nice leather shoes. I was like, I've got leather shoes. They're like, cool. He wore my fucking shoes the whole ad.
Yeah.
I've never gotten clothes from a shoot. I've had my clothes being used on a shoot. Have you ever gotten clothes?
Did you get your shoes back?
Yeah, but I mean, they were like worn in the whole day. I was like, I haven't worn the shoes that long.
I've received clothes from a shoot.
Not your shoot though.
Not my shoot.
Someone else was on a shoot and gave you clothes.
Well, yeah. So Jess was a stylist on a shoot, and she
That's because you have good friends.
got good friends.
But I've never, because I've been on shoot where there was cool clothes. It was like size 8, like cool sneakers, and I was like, what's happening to the sneakers afterwards? And they go, nothing. And then you know that the fashion, the art director or whoever it is, what do you call it, the wardrobe,
Yeah.
goes back and takes it back to the store.
Yeah.
So all the clothes that they have from the store, sorry, I know we didn't even get into it, but all the clothes that they get from or shoot, they keep the labels on and they just fucking take them back to Zara or wherever they got them from. So they're charging you to hire those clothes, but they don't pay for those clothes. They take the clothes back. So there's an industry trick number one.
Yeah.
So you're paying 20 grand for like clothes that has never been bought.
Yeah.
They're just getting 20 grand off the top.
There we go.
Anyways.
Okay, so let's hit a.
Gave it to me, kind of a token of a job well done. We did it, buddy. A team.
But why did you get the jacket?
Oh, hey, it's not a big deal. You know, the point is he's the boss and he noticed us. This jacket symbolizes our success. If I get a jacket, it's like we both get a jacket.
But only you got a jacket.
Which did she grade?
I'm Zach, by the way.
Michaela. Hi.
Where's Michaela?
Team.
It's so unfair. You know what it is? It's your typical copywriter art guy dynamic. You talk more in the meetings, so you get all the credit.
What is it now?
He thinks it's Simon.
True. Absolutely true. Copywriters always giving them more credit. They was like, oh, this guy's a genius. He came up with all that. Fucking art director also came up with the idea, but because I'm not the talkative one.
It's accurate.
Accurate. I fucked up.
No, it's on.
Simon likes me better than him.
Yeah, accurate.
Hi, Simon.
Dad, I just delivered a box of ducklings to your office.
Oh, it's
My
Buffy.
pro bono project.
We were not getting paid.
But
Okay,
I'm
pause.
plan, so
I have walked into a building at the same time as my writer, and my writer gets the best welcome, fucking hugs and stuff from the ECD. Oh, hi, Jacque. Swear to
Accurate.
God, absolutely accurate. This is the most accurate portrayal of advertising I've seen thus far.
Okay.
This is it.
Okay, let's go. Okay, so he receives a bunch of ducklings, which is kind of quirky. Well, let's hear what Robin Williams has to say.
What's going on?
remember Arrowhead Pond? Well, it was an environmental disaster back in the 80s. Terrible, awful, really. Well, that pond has been restored, and I'm personally raising these ducks to be its very first residents.
Well, why are you raising the ducks?
Because they can't take care of themselves.
I mean, why you?
Some people see me as I am and ask why.
Can I get a straight answer?
Nobody can get a gay one because ducks are fabulous! I say it like that because gay Brad is out today.
Okay, wait,
So when
hold on.
Hey, Brad.
Here we go.
So, you finished the talk, and the rest? Oh my, the best things, I think it's a little.
Okay, wait, hold on.
That winning.
Okay, yeah.
And then a guy walks outside, it's a bright sunny day, the pretty girl passes by and he flashes her that winning crest smile. Suddenly,
Real
the
brand.
sun glinting off his teeth like a laser pointer blinds her and everyone else in the vicinity as our hero mutters an apology and crosses off. Andrew. A crest. Sunglasses not included.
Oh, I love it. Oh, great work, Zach.
All the brands in the back.
You know, Simon, a lot of that was actually Andrew's idea.
Let's not do this.
I'm confused. Didn't I say you guys did a great job?
Well, technically, you just said exactly a great job.
I did, didn't I?
Also, I think Andrew's a little upset because I got a jacket and he didn't.
Oh.
Even though I explained to him how me sleeping with the girl who liked the jacket is going to be a victory for both of us.
I'm still not saying that. But seriously, Simon, it's
Oh,
fine.
no, it's not fine. I mean, I know goes into a pitch. I know you both worked on this. Maybe it's just because he talks more in the meetings.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Maybe I like you more on a subconscious level.
Getting more hurtful.
I should know better. A boss can't be doing this. He can't play favorites. I'm gonna make an effort to be a little more fair, you know, spread the love around. Zach, give Andrew the jacket. Words without actions are meaningless. I think Stalin said that. Well, if he didn't, he should have. There you go, let go. Andrew, come on, there you go. I'll try that puppy on you.
Wow, it's my very first leather jacket.
And how does that feel?
It feels pretty great.
You know what looks better on Zach?
It's me.
Yeah, you just can't unsee Zach in that jacket. But come on, I know. It's okay, we'll find something out. We're gonna crack this thing.
We'll figure it out, bud.
And with this targeted buzz,
Okay.
we're can
Where do you want to begin with this?
It's very accurate, man. And even the concept, it's not a great idea, but that has definitely been presented to an ECD or CD at some point.
The shining teeth.
The shining teeth, and the line that goes "sunglasses not included," which is like it's one of those advertising lines where they go, "Ha ha! Here's the joke, and we're gonna labor the point. You're not gonna get sunglasses without products.
Yeah.
Here's the teeth." I think this is pretty accurate, man.
So the way they went through the boards and stuff.
Yeah. Even though now it would be a PowerPoint.
Yeah.
But yeah, very accurate because that's a waste
Back
of
in the day.
marketing and paper and shit.
And that's, so we've already touched on it, but the art director, copywriter,
dynamic,
accurate, the whole chauvinistic thing coming through again, accurate flirting with people at the office.
Yeah, I mean that's never gonna die. That happens at Investec. Let's be honest.
I like how we always use Investec.
Have you ever been to Investec?
Yeah.
Investec looks like what advertising agencies used to look like in the 90s. Just beautiful women, everyone's dressed really cool, all nice suits, fancy, drinking their Starbucks, whatever the fuck it is, snorting coke on the week. Look, we've been to Sandton City. You've seen these Investec guys with their buying little lion blades.
Yeah.
Those guys aren't using lion blades to shave, they use Phillips straight edge. So
I want to talk about the quirkiness and the need to be kooky.
Yeah.
This whole elbowing.
Let's do a cool handshake.
Let's do a cool handshake.
But that's a perfect example of also you're my favorite. I'm going to demonstrate favoritism to everybody.
Let's have a leather jacket. Look at the decor. I think this whole mural vibe.
Yeah, I've seen that mural, and that's what's that lady named Poppy? Looks like Poppy's stuff.
This kind of stuff, very accurate.
Very accurate. That chair is the exact chair I sit on.
Yeah. Okay.
Very accurate. The weird fucking tree
Christmassy
architecture
lights.
and the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So pretty accurate.
Absolutely accurate. And the dynamic between the ECD and his favorite golden child.
Well, it's gonna happen now. Here they're pitching to Kaylee Clarkson.
Is it she playing herself?
Not just me. I mean, it's about family. It's about people connecting.
And fries. They also make great shakes.
Yeah, the problem is, boys, I don't do jingles.
Well, there's a lot of things that I find distasteful.
And yet he does them for the good of the team. Sometimes just because it's Saturday.
Mr. Roberts.
Please, Simon.
And Zachary.
Zachary.
You're looking to remake your brand. I'm looking to remake mine.
Rebranding. Perfect, that's what we do.
No one does it better.
See, the old Kelly.
Oh, please, classic Kelly.
Kelly classic.
Whatever. I want to sing about sex.
Whoa, perfect.
I want to change my image. So I'll do a commercial, but I want to sing about sex.
She wants to sing about sex.
Oh,
okie dokie.
Great. We love sex. It's my favorite, and we just need to come up with a meat-related sex song.
For a family restaurant, how could that be, really? I mean, it almost writes itself. I mean, you think of warm buns, a hamburger patty, pat my patty.
Like a pickle.
Oh, stick a pickle in the bun. Now, that's fun to become.
Sauce. Secret sauce. Drop through loving. Oh, drop through loving. Drop through.
Hot like a love, yeah. Open the window. Here you go.
Thank you.
Come again.
Oh my gosh, are you planning on writing this whole song right now?
No, we're just spitballing. I mean, the final version will be even more polished.
I'll pick the song.
Ooh, we are so fine with that. Perfect.
I feel like that whole scene was freestyle.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Have you ever experienced a client meeting where you are kind of pitching to them and it's informal?
Yeah.
And you had to have that kind of a dynamic where you have to get into character and you're
You
almost
have to do a song and
presenting.
dance, yeah.
Because I've never been like schmoozing with a client or a supplier or whatever, or trying to get like a famous person to, and that's obviously what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
They're trying to get a signer. But would you say that kind of a thing's accurate, where it's kind of not during office hours?
Yeah, I think that's accurate, but I think like the with the talent portion of the thing, like now we've got production, right? So production would have to like go schmooze the talent, and if we wanted like a famous person in our ad, they would have to like do sometimes like not above board things to get them. Like I know a story of a famous sportsman that we needed for an ad, and his dad had to get paid under the table. Literally, they put like a bag of money under the table so he would be in our ad. So shit, like, I mean, crazy shit does happen when you want to secure talent. But it wouldn't be the art director or the creative director and the writer. It would be production and maybe like the client. And
I feel like that kind of scenario is something that would happen at a conference or at Lurie's, where it's kind of like after a thing and you've met someone from another agency.
Maybe the host of the Lurie's and you want to get him in an ad.
Or,
you're like,
either that or you're trying to poach, that kind of thing. I'm sure that kind of stuff goes down, and there's a bit of showmanship to it where they're like breaking out into song like that, and check how cool our agency is.
Yeah, no, for sure. Okay. Friends.
So
have them friends.
This is when Chandler starts his new career as an.
I actually think I saw this episode recently.
Well, you recommended it, so that's why I added it in. So this is one of the ones where I can't. So I'm gonna
just play
and just.
Yeah, all slick, man. No stress.
There's gonna be some mad editing here.
Oh man, we're gonna have them.
Guys, I've got great news. Guess what? Monica's pregnant.
Really? Let's get past the moment.
What's your news?
Thank you. I got a job in advertising.
Oh, wow! Honey, that's incredible! Oh my gosh, what's the pay like?
So there's obviously a conception if one of the most famous sitcoms, that's their go-to joke. Well, that's their first joke when they're discussing advertising.
Yeah.
So that's obviously the writers, they picked that out. So we can talk about the accuracy of that, but let's have.
Well, come on now. If I don't know who makes the most, how do I know who I like the most? Thank you.
Actually, it pays nothing. It's an internship.
Oh, that's cool. We have interns at Days of Our Lives.
Right, so it'll be the same, except less sex with you.
So what kind of stuff do you think they'll have you do there?
Well, it's a training program, but at the end, they hire the people they like.
That's great.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably going to be some grunt work, which will probably stink. You know, a grown man getting people coffee is a little humiliating. Humiliating and noble. Thank you.
You know, if I don't already have a job, I think I would have been really good at advertising.
Ross, you did not come up with got milk.
Yes, I did. I did. I should have written it down.
To make the intro to this episode.
Yeah. So what do you think? Is there anything else you want to add there?
I mean, there's not much in that scene aside from like the money thing or
internship. Yeah,
internship and like getting coffee. It's pretty accurate, man.
Okay.
I had to get coffee for people. I went to the Oriental Plaza once to get patents for one of the art directors, Naja, because I'm Indian.
Yeah.
She's like, you look like you could get stuff at the Oriental Plaza, and I was like, I mean, I could. It's a day out the office, so I went and got. You know those patterns that used to like. I don't know if your mom had this. My mom used to have these patterns to make dresses out of.
Yeah, it's paper, and then you take the.
And you cut the material to the specs of the what are those things?
Morning, everybody. Can I get you a cup of coffee, son? Oh, no. I'm an intern, just like you guys. Except for the tie, the briefcase, and the fact that I can rent a car.
Seriously, you're an intern?
Yeah, well, I'm kind of heading in a new career direction, and you gotta start at the bottom.
Dude.
Alright, look, I know I'm a little bit older than you guys, but it's not like I'm Bob Hope. The comedian? USO.
It's USA, sir.
Okay, I'll just skip. Check who's in this episode.
Oh, what? Yeah, I remember.
Okay, So from here, perfect.
Honey, I'm old.
What's wrong?
I am so much older than these other interns. I can't compete with them.
Hey, so you're a little older. Try to look at the positive. You have all this life experience.
Yes, but I don't think life experience is going to help me with these.
Wow! It's like they're on fire!
What are they?
They're these prototype sneakers, and I have to come up with ideas on how to sell them, which I can't do because no self-respecting adult would ever wear these.
I'll give you $500 for them.
What am I supposed to do with these?
Come on, sneakers are easy. You wear sneakers all the time.
Well, first of all, they're not called sneakers anymore. Apparently they're called kicks or skids. And I think I heard somebody say slorps. Here, look. They get these wheels that pop out from the bottom so you can roll around because apparently walking is too much exercise. Kids! Roll your way to childhood obesity. Would you help me try to sell these?
Okay, have you considered using a girl with huge numbers?
I don't think that's the kind of thing they're looking for.
Hey, that'd work on me. Why do you think I buy Mr. Butterworth's?
Yeah.
Anything there?
I think a lot, man. I think coming home and trying to get your spouse to help you fix a problem never goes well. Because then they give you the ideas and you're just like, doesn't work. But you also want to be nice. You can't say, I mean, you don't do what I do, so you can't just like. Although sometimes they have, there's two things about it, right? Sometimes they have interesting insights, which you wouldn't think of. Obviously, everyone has experiences and whatever. But secondly, I've never had the product that I needed to advertise in my hand.
Except for the Mini Cooper.
Well, I mean, I really didn't have to advertise it.
You were inside of it.
Yeah, but I mean, usually it's like there's a new product launching.
Yeah, okay.
You'll never see it until the day it launches. But here's a picture of it. Here's a very flat, low-res JPEG. Now come up with an idea for this. And even cars. Cars are the worst thing because like to really get to know a car, and I have this like love affair with cars. To drive it and experience it, you really get to understand how it makes you feel and that sort of thing. It's all based on emotion. And it's really hard to pull emotion out of a 2D JPEG image. So I think the fact that he got to live with the product and smell it and feel it and hold it is a different experience. And I wish, like, I think back in the day advertising was like that, where they go, yeah, we're launching this car, come and drive it, come to the factory, see all the people working on this car, ask the factory workers how they feel about this thing, and then you learn that, oh, there's this old man and he's been building car parts for 60 years, and he knows every cog and every car parts, but he knows every like bit of that engine, and he builds the engine, and you get to tell this wonderful story of this old man who knows this engine back to front, and that's how you sell the car, because you go, you're not just buying this car with leather seats, you're buying Lorenzo's 60 years of experience making this thing. And I don't think advertising is like that anymore, where you get to smell, touch, feel the product, and it's like a chocolate bar. So I think, that's something that maybe used to happen, it doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, I think it's also tricky because nowadays we are sometimes not selling products, we're selling log onto your internet banking in a way easier fashion. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? We're selling like digital products. A lot of the time. But what I did find interesting there and throughout the movies and series we've watched is that chauvinistic theme in advertising.
Oh, like get the go with the huge numbers.
Yeah, because Monica's like, sex sells.
It does though.
Yeah. There's that. And then the other thing is being cool but being old, which is something that we've discussed on the show, where it's like, even if you Chandler's age, in this case, what is he, like 38?
Probably not even.
Close. Oh, well,
Mid-30s,
and he still has to be relevant and cool because he needs to tap into that demographic. But I mean, the same could be said if you are selling a funeral policy or you're selling life insurance. Then you need to get into the head of an older person.
Yeah, I mean, I had to do an advert for like professionals, like a surgeon.
Yeah.
I don't know what the surgeon goes through, but you have to you do as much research and you interview people and you do what's called, what is it when you interview and you get the data from those guys?
Focus group.
No, not focus group. Sorry, demographic is really good at it.
Yeah.
What is it called? I'll think of the word.
Market insights.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Not etymology. It's like a fancy word for like understanding a person's life.
When we find it, we'll just put it in the dictionary.
Yeah, I'll put it in there. It's like it's literally on their fucking website.
Okay.
Etymology. No, etymology.
Etymology could be.
I don't know. Anyways, fuck it. But yeah, they're really good at like interviewing a person, getting to know their like pain points, getting to know what makes them tick. What like if you're interviewing a financial advisor, and like he's trying to talk to his like people who he's trying to sell those policies to, what are their concerns? What are the things they need to? What are they worried about? Are they worried about their family? Are they worried about their legacy? It's like really getting to know. I wish I knew what that word was. But anyways, it's insight basically.
Yeah, so I think that scene was pretty accurate. The worries that he has of like trying to be cool and putting his headspace in, you know, like you say, other target markets and stuff. So I think that's pretty accurate.
What happens? Does he figure it out?
Well, here we go. We'll get to the pitch where he has to pitch to his creative director. And the cool thing with this is it's an internal pitch, so everyone's selling ideas to.
Humiliating.
Yeah, let's not do.
Girls get out of the hot tub, and at the end of the commercial, the girls get out of the hot tub, start making out with each other.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Just one thought. You didn't mention the shoes. Who's next? Jen.
Okay. You start on the image of a guy putting on the shoes. He's about my age.
Your age?
Uh-huh. So he's rolling down the street and he starts to lose control. You know, maybe he falls. Maybe he hurts himself. Just then, the kid comes flying by wearing the shoes. He jumps over the old guy and laughs. And the line reads, "Not suitable for adults."
Well, Gemma, that's great.
Oh, thank you, sir. Or man who's 2 years younger than me.
You see, that has a clear selling point. It appeals to our key demographic. How did you come up with that?
I don't know. I was trying to get in the young mindset, and you know, stuff started to flow.
That was great. Good work. Thank you. We'll see all you tomorrow.
The cold weather hurts my hip.
I think that's great, man.
That's pretty accurate.
Yeah, and the fact that he took a known trope, like not suitable for children, and flipped it. It's such a good advertising. It's a trick. It's a thing we do all the time. Like, here's the thing that everyone knows. Let's turn it on its head. And there's your idea.
Yeah.
I think it's accurate.
And even the feedback I found was pretty accurate.
Yeah.
It was like insight, demographic.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very accurate.
I think that's pretty good for a show like Friends.
From 1996.
Way more accurate than Syrup and Cock and fucking Average Cock.
Average Cock. Yeah, no, it's pretty good. And like that feeling of being an old guy in advertising and not being relevant with the target market. The fact that he was old and he had insight into what like he was experiencing actually made for a great ad.
Yeah.
So, well done, friends. No wonder these guys made so much money.
Yeah.
They did their research.